dedicated to Alison Ashmawi. Check 1, 2. Vicky Yohi, because of who you are today.
Just because of who you are, I give you glory. Because of who you are.
You're listening to Tdsr Radio, and we have a caller. Hello, caller. How are you today? I'm turning the music down a little bit. Hello, caller. How are you?
Good.
Oh, you can hear us fine? I'll come up more volume. You can hear me fine?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I was just making sure the levels are not too loud. Alrighty. Yes, my friend. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
All right. Well, I just wanted to tell the audience that we have the wonderful Alison Ashmawi here, and we just played your daughter's clip about her expressing her views on the gun control that happened there at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High. If you give me a second, I want to just play a little bit of it for you, because that's how we started the show today with your 10th grader, 4th grader, right? 4th grader writing about the shooting, okay? So let me play a little excerpt of it, okay?
Hello.
Hello,
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Great. What's your name?
My name is Feriel.
Okay, Maria. How old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
Okay.
How
What
old?
county do you go to school?
I go to Broward County.
Yes.
Oh, Broward County. Okay, great. I heard that you wrote a letter to President Trump on February 16th,
Yes.
2 days after the Parkland
Yes.
shooting.
Mm.
Do you want to read your letter first?
Okay. Dear President Trump, hello, my name is Feriel. I am a 4th grader in Broward County. I think that only police officers and the military can have guns. I also think people should use guns in emergencies only. I also think that schools in Broward County should have a better security system. All kids in school should be safe. We need action now.
That's very good. So how do you feel about writing a letter to President Trump?
I think, because when adults talk to the Congress and the politicians, they don't really pay attention. But I think as a young person as me, they might listen because I have such a young age, 10 years old.
How do you feel when you go to school now that it's only been a little over a week?
I feel because my school, and we used to sit outside, but now we sit indoors because of what happened. But I think now I feel a little bit safer, but sometimes I worry, is there something going around outside? Sometimes I worry that anything can happen, though.
Well, do you think that maybe when you get older that you would try to make changes, or you would vote or try to be an activist or put laws in place?
Good question.
I would try my best to help schools, especially schools, because there's young children there. They should be able to live their life. I want to help them to know that they're safe at school, where they can learn, and nothing bad will happen to them.
Well, we thank you for taking this time. I really hope that President Trump gets to see your video. And good luck in school.
Thank you.
Excellent. Alison.
Jeff Foster is an AP
one
government teacher here.
All right, Alison.
Yes, I'm here.
You brought up a wonderful, intelligent young lady there, and we appreciate everything that she said. And it's just incredible how so calm and cool she was, So that is definitely her mother's upbringing, Beautiful. And Listen, you are an amazing person. I just want to tell my audience again, ladies and gentlemen, we have Allison Ashmawi here, live here on TDSR Radio in New York. It is snowy and kind of slushy and rainy here. It's about 36 degrees right now, but your spirit, your vibe is warming us up here as we speak.
So thank you. Thank
So-
you for having us. I'm humbled to have a platform to talk about situation, a time of crisis that our children are in.
Yes, it is. It is a great platform. You are welcome anytime. You can call the show anytime. We love your posts. We love the pictorial posts you put up on your Facebook. We love the messages about hip hop. Hey, we appreciate you. You picking us up yesterday. You know, you're saying that you're humbled to be invited as a guest speaker on Tdsr Radio. So we appreciate that little a little promo there. We thank you for that. And we just wanted to just vibe with you a little bit today. You are an extraordinary person. I was reading more about you. You do real estate also. I didn't realize that. Tell us a little bit about that.
I'm sorry, I'm just getting a little feedback on the background. What was the question?
Yeah, I was saying, do you do real estate also there in Florida?
Yes, I've been licensed for over 10 years in real estate.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I tell you, I myself love Florida. Always wanted to buy a house there. So if I do get to that point, I'm going to talk to you about that. Okay?
Sure, no problem. I'll
is-
charge you double.
You should no. Come on. Listen, do you want to give a shout out to your agency if people need to touch base if they're looking for homes there? Do you want to give us a little promo on that? The floor is yours.
A promo for. I'm sorry, I'm getting really bad feedback.
Okay, let me see. All right, try it. How's that now?
A little better.
A little better. All right. Okay, Allison, how is that? I'm gonna turn.
Oh yeah, that's much better. Thank you.
All right, sorry. Okay, Allison, so you want to give a promo where they can buy homes from you? Is there a phone number, agency, website?
The best way right now would probably just go on Facebook, Allison Eshmawi. You can inbox me anywhere in Broward County, Miami County, where you're looking for a property, and I can put you on my emailing list and send you listings.
Wicked. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And that's what we're here for. I mean, we have a lot of New York residents retiring. They're going to want to, buy a home or so. So you're the perfect person I can refer them to, And we are just so happy to have you on the radio here. I also noticed something. Allison, you are so connected in the music business. Are you still in the music business?
I mean, I am hip hop.
Yes.
I am hip hop. I will always be hip hop.
Beautiful.
I don't work personally in the entertainment business, but I do have a lot of close friends that are like my extended family.
Yes. Excellent. And as I say, we noticed you did great work with Queen Latifah, and she's awesome, a pioneer in the music business. She was ahead of her time with a lot of stuff, and the message that she was putting out there, maybe we weren't ready for it yet, but now is the perfect time for us to listen to more great hip-hop music. And we love hip-hop. Even though, we're running a gospel station, we still love our hip-hop. We can't get over it, you know what I mean? So we appreciate your input on that when you put up the videos like Diggable Planet. I love that. I haven't seen that video in years. And
I know.
yo, I don't know where you found that video, man. That was so cool.
Well, I hope I got so much pressure from people to join Instagram, and I'm a little late with it, but I'll share a lot of more interesting things. I'm trying to document the year of 1989,
Yes.
which was like I said to you before, it was like the golden era of hip hop.
Yes.
So, over time you'll see more unseen footage, unseen photos. So I hope the fans enjoy it. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming.
Listen, I'm going to play just 1 minute of that Diggable Planets for the audience here. And yeah, even though it's a gospel station, hey, we love our hip hop music. All right.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, let me line it up. Let me line.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. All right, I love it. I love it, and I love Buddy also. I don't know where you found this record, but you're like
It's just, real talent. If you, there's nothing sexual, nothing misogynistic.
No.
She's fully dressed.
Yes.
She's articulate. You can understand the words.
Yes. You hit it
I
out of the
don't
ballpark.
understand these kids. These kids today, they listen to. I don't know. I can't understand what they're saying.
I don't know, and they're talking so fast. Really fast. Like it don't make no sense. Like what are you saying? Well, listen, we love this one also. You mentioned Buddy. I haven't heard this record in years, man. And I was like, where you found Buddy from? This was so good, man. So yeah, we're gonna tune into more your jams, your selected jams. We love it. Again, we love all your posts, and you get heavy with some of your posts also. And so, what do you think about what's going on now? There's this great movie that's out called Black Panther. Have you seen it as yet?
Yes, I have. Yes, I did.
Wonderful. Tell us a little bit what you feel about watching that movie, because I haven't seen it yet. But you go ahead. Tell us what you.
How can you interview me about a footage that you haven't seen?
I've seen Troll. Wait. I've seen like movie clips. You know what I mean? But
No,
I'm going to
it's not
see
the
it.
same.
It's not the same? Oh, no.
You have to go back and see it and then call me back.
All right. I'm going to do that then.
No, it was an excellent film.
Uh-huh.
They hit the $1 billion mark.
They did? I didn't know that. Wow.
They hit $1 billion.
I thought they were at 400.
I think the continent of Africa alone did big numbers. I don't know the exact figures, but it was a lot. So, there's a Black Panther 2 in the works coming out in a few years. So I like the movie. I thought it was excellent. I think the actors did a great job. I love the theme and the story and the action, and all the female warriors. So it couldn't get any better. I love it.
Listen, you are a very intense person. You shared a movie. You shared some information the other day, and I never heard of this film. Also, another powerful black film called Sankofa. Is that right? Sankofa. And you blew me out the wall with this one. Just that little clip of what they were showing. I was like, what? What is this? Seeing a lady get beat down, slavery time. I was like, what's this? So you are an amazing person, and I hope you have more films or more information like that to share with us. Alrighty? Okay, wait. My track is playing. Hold on.
She's over there jamming.
Okay, I'm actually videotaping today, so I'll share the video clip with you, okay? But this is one of those great videos, man. Oh my goodness. Alright, so music compliments and brought to you by Alison Ashmawi. Digable Planets. Well, let me ask you. Go ahead.
Sure.
I'm saying you first. You were about to say something.
You touched a little bit on Buddy, and Buddy was part of the native tongue. So the native tongue kind of consists of Queen Latifah, Monie Love, Q-Tip, Tribe Called Quest, Black Sheep, Dread, Kiali, Jungle Brothers.
Jungle Brothers.
If
Wow.
I put everybody. I'm sorry. And the reason why
Yes.
is because there's a documentary coming out on the story of T. Ali, who was a 13-year-old rap artist who was on MTV and had a label. And unfortunately, as years later, he got caught, like many young black inner city youth, he got caught in the lifestyle of drugs and crime.
Oh no.
And committed a horrible crime and went to jail for about 12 years. And while he was in Sing Sing in New York during those 12 years, he was in solitary confinement for 90 days. He's currently out now. He's past parole. He's been out over 5 years now. And he's, now is a human rights activist.
Beautiful.
And he speaks on trying to ban solitary confinement within the prison system.
Yes.
So I've only brought this up because I just wanted to shed some light on it and let you know the documentary's coming out. And when there's more information on it, I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, this is what I like about you, Allison. You get deep with information, Again, the De La Soul, that whole era, that time, Tribe Called Quest, Younger Brothers, Money Love, Queen Latifah, and, sad to say, Fife, man, do you know him very well, like Fife Dog and those guys?
Yeah, he was a good friend, very talented, very loving individual. We, of course, over the years, we've kind of lost contact when I relocated down south, but it's unfortunate that we lost him so young to such a horrible, disease.
Yeah, it's terrible. I don't know. We tried to do our best, as I say, as Christians, or people who want to take care of themselves. Health is wealth, as you know. So we just do our best. Just do our best to eat right as a people. Share the information. Cut down on the salt. Cut down on the sugar. I am guilty of that myself. I took too much sugar, salt. Had a stroke, but bounced back because I don't smoke. Well, I bounced back because I didn't smoke. I didn't drink. I didn't do drugs. And my doctor was saying that is beautiful because all the medicines we're giving you, you seem to be coming back pretty good, And I'm back. So, as I say, we just have to share the information, And we appreciate you very much. Again, you could have kept it to yourself, you know what I mean? But you didn't. And really, you're a real pal. And as I say in Jamaica, you're a buddy. You're a buddy, a friend of ours,
I'm a buddy.
You're a buddy for real, man. So let me just play 1 minute of this great song, okay? Again, brought to you by Allison Ashmawi. This is Buddy De La Soul.
Listen to this disc jockey's introduction to Montavani's Lazy Garden.
Tdsr Radio. Check it. I'm jamming it here, man.
Hello, it's the soul. Trooping in with the jungle patrol. And this one's about the KOs, the knockouts out there who I call my buddy. Now just wait. We're gonna talk about Buddy on this plate. But before we let the herd out the gate, make sure all the levels are straight out. The jungle, the brothers. De La Soul, on a roll. Black medallions, no gold. Hanging out with bars, hanging out with vets. Buddy, don't live off it. Fold the lap. Jimbrowski must wear a cap, just in case the young girl likes to clap. Ain't for the win, but before I begin, I initiate the body with the slap. I drop the beat for the fight from a Tribe Called Quest. When I see Buddy, I will never half step. I just do her tribal style and then jet. The Buddy that I like is to be sexy and nice, just good enough for the one they call fight. A brown-skinned Buddy with shoulder length hair, nice firm breast and a round area. For the next, I'm the keeper from a Tribe Called Quest.
And if your quest for the buddy, don't fess. If Jimmy wants nothing but the best.
The best?
The best. Let's stick out the Jimmy and see what we can catch. Next, won't be needed unless
Dancing on the dance floor. Girl, it's you that I adore. Step off stage, just scream for more. Need a tongue that rhymes galore. Snap my fingers, make you mine. If not, I'll snap a second time. After that, I guarantee you will be standing next to me. Fly buddy, don't you know you make me go nutty? I'm so glad that you're not a fuddy-duddy. Not too skinny and not too chubby. Soft like silly buddy. Miss Crabtree. I know that you're not mad at me, cause I told you that it was your buddy. That was making me ever so horny. Jungleistically horny. I won't lie, I love B-U-D-D-Y, cause I never let it walk on by. When it comes to me and Jenny, I seem very serious. Like a big free buddy is an act that occurs on the lift. When Jimmy and Jenny start shooting the gift, boy, let me get shot, I won't even riff. On the dial, my buddy talks to me for a while. Plug 2 is the to her tip. On the A side or sometimes the flip. Word up, buddy is the bud to my daisy tree. And the looting to my do-re-mi.
Yeah, all right. Thank you so much, buddy.
My buddy likes the way that I push. And like a champ, just knock it on out. Never at once selling out.
All right, Allison.
You are jamming on Friday. You're getting your listeners ready for the weekend.
I am telling you, they are jamming. I can't complain. They were going to be like, man, Tdsr Radio never jammed like this before. Man, what happened? I got a new DJ in town. Her name is Allison Ashmawe. Okay, I tell you.
I'm here to bring the vibes, right? Just bring good vibes and positive energy. Listen, we can all use some feel-good music in these trying times.
Yes, so true.
We can all use some laughter.
Really,
right now.
It's terrible. You know, I did not know, and again, it's through one of your posts. You had mentioned about these guns. They say here's one post. It says regular gun, you know, like old school gun. It says this gun from our founding fathers used. It fired 1 or 2 rounds per minute. And then you showed a picture of the AR-15. It said this is the AR-15 used in today's school shooting in Florida. It fires 45 rounds a minute. Times have changed. Guns have changed. So our gun laws should change with them. Did not know that till you posted that up, February 14th. And you're in Florida, put the post in it up. But we here in New York saw that. And maybe Canada, Europe. So what you did was so beautiful. You're just doing your thing, you know what I mean? But you affected so many people's lives with that post. And we thank you.
I think when the Constitution was written, and they written in our founding fathers, written into the Second Amendment, that they wanted the right to have guns and bear arms. I mean, a lot of them at the time, they were hunting for food.
Yes.
We don't need weapons of mass destruction to hunt for food.
Correct. Also,
You know,
did you realize there was a Sears Roebuck catalog back in those days? If a person wanted to buy a horse would be say 15 cents. A gun would be maybe $50. So the free slave black folks couldn't afford a gun just like that. They put it high, the price very high. A carriage, like a horse carriage, that might have been maybe $20 for that. So these white folks that were in control, they put the price so high, an average guy couldn't just get a gun, you know? And they didn't think guns were going to be make so much guns that everybody's going to have one too. Just like in New York City when they build places like Harlem, you know, they build it for the Jews, you know? And they had cars and everything. They didn't expect blacks to come and be successful and have cars, you know? So it's just I notice with history, they do things, but they don't really think it out, you know? But yeah, the gun laws have to change, and we appreciate you mentioning that, you know? Here's one. Go ahead.
I think the change will come from our children, you know, and I think that's why I encourage my daughter to speak up and write the letter to President Trump, because silence is complicit. You know, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
So
And
true.
I think the children realize that the parents, our hands are tied, and we're not making the changes that they need to graduate school. So in a few years, they'll be old enough to vote and march and make the change that's necessary, because they're not going to want their children to go to school in the climate that they're suffering in today.
Yes. Wow. Oh my goodness, that was excellent, because you're thinking way in the future. That if the kids don't do something now, I mean, we're doing too, you know, but if they don't make that radical change in the hearts of these politicians, like the governors and all these, Rick Rubio, all these people that's down with the NRA or in the bed with them, if they can just get them to change, the future generation will be more safer. Yeah, that is.
I mean, even if they stopped sales today, the guns are already there. They're already sold. They're already out there, and the value of that automatic weapon you have today as a legal gun owner in your home, if you might have paid $500 for that weapon, if they put a ban on them, that high mag artillery is now going to be worth maybe $5,000, $8,000, $10,000 value to it.
Yes.
So.
Wow, that is
you know,
interesting.
The student said on the town hall, you know, if Trump took $30 million in campaign funds from the NRA, if you count the amount of people in America who died from gun violence, it comes to $5,800 per person. And as the shootings increase, the value of that person decreases. So ask me, what's the price on my daughter's life? There is no price.
There's no price. No.
Priceless.
It truly is priceless.
In other countries, this is not normal. Other countries don't live like this. It's our norm. It's our reality. But if you step outside the bubble and look inward, it's sickening. I'm disgusted.
Yes. Oh my God. It is living in fear like this. It's I never really. I mean, I've been through some crazy stuff, you know, myself, you know. But just, you know, sending your kids to school, that is for me the most fearful thing, because you kiss them, hug them, and they go. And then you never see them again, you know. And I don't have kids, but I have cousins, you know, and I walk them to school, or, you know, take interest in their homework, help them, you know. So it's rough. It's rough, man.
Let me tell you something about me. So I grew up during the crack era in the Bronx, and I went to high school that had metal detectors. And guess what?
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you my age, but that was several decades ago.
Okay.
Guess what? I'm still alive to talk about it.
It's so true. Oh my goodness. So those preventative measures did help. You made it. You here.
I made it out.
And that's why I appreciate what you did with your daughter, is let her express herself, because they don't experience what you experience with the metal detectors and wands and the, you know, those security things that they have, you know. So it's a different world for them. It's a different world. And I must tell you, when this thing happened, I was thinking about a stun gun. Everybody should be armed with stun guns. You ever thought about that?
I'm not sure what the solution is. You know, I'm hearing I think President Trump said he's going to put executive order in to stop ban the bunk stoppers.
Right.
Is that how you say it?
Bump stoppers.
Yeah, I don't know, but he talks a lot. Let's see if he'll really do it. I don't know what the solution, but a little change here, a little change there. At least we're moving the needle in the right direction.
Well, I happen to tell you, I just gave some numbers. A week before the shootings, right? I was doing some research on stun guns, right? The stun guns were $65 per gun. You get like 2 cartridges. And it's a pulse taser type gun with an LED on there. So yeah, let's argument say the teacher had that taser on them. They have 2 chances to stop the perpetrator, right? Right after Stoneman, the shooting at a school, the same gun is worth $309.16.
I believe it.
And they're not NRA, but they're making money off of a tragedy. You know? So they know there could be a mad rush of people coming in and say, hey, I need a stun gun. I at least have a chance. And not saying the teachers should get a gun that kills somebody. They don't want that on their conscience. Maybe they just want something just to stop somebody or give me a chance so I can even, apprehend the person, call the cops. You know what I mean? But yes,
I'm
go ahead.
glad you brought that up, because if there's anyone out here listening who's not in favor of militia law in the school system, I did post a petition online that you could on Facebook that you can sign and send it in if you're against our teachers carrying firearms.
Yes, I saw that, and I'm going to sign myself, and I'm going to share it also to the friends in my list on my phone, because you are right. These people are in bed with NRA. They are making millions of dollars, and it's really, really unfair, man. It's truly unfair. No need for this high-powered.
Well, I think a lot of the fear has to do with the browning of America. You know, if I never realized why some of the politicians wanted to, they were against pro-choice and wanted to make abortion illegal. But if you look at the statistics, if you follow the statistics of women who have abortions in this country, it's predominantly white women. So there's more birth of brown and Hispanic children. So the browning of America is creating more of a white fear of, we're losing our country and they're taking over and they're going to come get what we got. And so that's why we need all these weapons. That's why they want all these weapons to protect themselves.
Yeah.
But, Malcolm X always says, what did Malcolm X say? The rooster will come home, the chickens will come home.
Oh, yes, that's right. He said so many things I totally didn't forget that one. No, but you're right. And it's sad because I saw a picture of Malcolm X with the bullet holes in his chest, It was very troubling to see that, Very troubling.
They just had his, February 21st was his 53rd anniversary of his assassination.
Yes.
And they played on the radio up north, they played his speech, the year of the ballot or the bullet. And if you listen to that speech, it's so relevant today with the guns and the politicians. It's the year of the ballot or the bullet.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
what is it going to be?
This
speech was so old, and it's so relevant today. Just like the song we were talking about, Ladies First. It's more relevant today than it was 30 years ago.
Yes. Oh gosh, it's like what comes around goes around. It's like what they were saying in the past. Is relevant today. And it's just.
Well, I think that's why Bob Marley's music is so timeless.
Yeah.
Because the things he sung about is still some of the struggles that continue today.
Yeah.
Poverty, racism, war. All those things that he sung about.
Yes. And growing up at that time, I did not know he was such a powerful brother, humble brother. He don't wear jewelry. He had bought a nice BMW. He donated it to the Trenchtown Boys Girls School area. He just gives money. People would come to 56 Oak Road, and he'll be on the veranda, and I witnessed it with my father because he was his son engineer. So I would just see heads pop up. You see the wall, and you see people walk and they jump up, pop up. It was like a video game, pop up, just to see if he was on the veranda. He
was a Rastafarian, right?
Yes,
so that
he was
against the Rastafarian belief.
Yes, I mean, he wanted to help his brother so much, but I was just saying he was our first venture capitalist, put it that way. People would come, and he would just give them money. He would help them,
I love that.
And the government, I'm telling you, and the government hated him for that. Because they didn't want him to give them money, U.S. money now, because that means the banks, they weren't coming into the banks to get a loan.
Yeah.
Why go to the bank? Just go to Bob. Bob will give you $1,000. He'll give you 500 U.S. He'll give you money. No interest, no rates. You just say, hey, pay me back when you can, pay me back. And guess what? They don't pay them back because they don't have a job, So he was against the establishment. The establishment hated him. They tried to assassinate him. And I tell you, it was a pleasure meeting him in my last years of high school. And I'll never forget him. And his entire family, love his entire family. I went to Kingston College. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead. I'm listening.
No, I was just saying, my brother and I went to Kingston College, and our brother's school was St. George's College, right across the street, and that's where Ziggy Marley would go. All of us would meet up at the bus stop, you know, and we all grew up together, technically, and in the music business, you know. But humble beginnings, and they still continue to help the poor folks that's out there. Now, let me
So
ask.
was your father, Dennis Thompson, who was Bob Marley's sound man, was he Rastafarian too?
No, he wasn't. He was the only soul guy. He was the only soul guy in the group. He was called the Silent Wailer. And here's the thing about him. We grew up, our grandfather, or his father, was an architect. So he was like prim, proper British Jamaican. He don't want to hear nothing about no Rasta thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and he eventually, at the end of his life, he got a chance to meet Bob Marley. And back those days, I didn't even have iPhone wasn't invented, or them things wasn't invented. So it was just a moment in time. I see my grandfather meeting Bob Marley with my Uncle Arnold. I was there. My brother was there. My dad was there. And just wish I could have taken a picture at that time, you know. And his mindset changed once he met him.
Did you have a camera then? Did you have a camera
no,
to take a picture?
No,
okay.
no picture. It just one day it just happened. All of us just descended on Tough Gang Studios, and we all just met right there in the big parking lot, you know. But his life changed once he met Bob, you know. So he had to give him respect. He's still prim and proper and, you know, old school, you know. But my dad said, listen, I can't go that route, you know what I mean? So they respected him. I mean, he still smoked weed and all that good stuff, you know, with him, and they travel around the world and thing. He respect them.
It's okay. It's legal now, right?
It's legal now, yeah, but back then it wasn't. Imagine the arguments my grandfather and father had. I want to grow the weed in the backyard, man. No, man, what are you talking about? You know, so it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Let me ask you. Have you done any I should say work in feeding the homeless, or any particular causes coming up? Have you got a chance to do anything like that?
I mean, I served, in the past. I went to some pantries to help serve food at pantries. But I love, one of my passions, I love to cook, and I feed like the whole neighborhood. I don't run a soup kitchen or like that, but my door is always open. Post-hurricane, after the hurricane, any, holiday, not holiday, weekend, whatever. I love to cook. Everybody, whatever you like to eat, steamed fish, curry chicken, rundown mackerel, whatever you want.
You get down like that? That's great.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. So you don't want to open a restaurant. You don't have any desires to open a
restaurant's a lot of work. I think I enjoy cooking because I don't have to.
Okay.
I don't have to cook. It's different when you have to cook every day. But I cook at my leisure.
Yes.
I enjoy it a little better. But I'm trying to cut down a few pounds, so I'm not cooking as much as maybe I used to.
Okay.
But that's one of the things I enjoy doing.
All right. I have to ask you, 2 pictures that you have on Facebook. Absolutely stunning. The profile picture with you with the glasses. That's some serious glasses you wear. How much was that glasses? You got money. You must have money, man, because I've never seen.
You have money. You're funny. It's funny because one of my best friends, DJ Kenny Parker, was actually KRS-One's brother. He's like one of my best friends. And
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's funny because he loves those glasses. He's like, oh my God, Al, when I see you wearing glasses. But I'm so vain. I'm so vain. I hate wearing my glasses, but sometimes I get in my militant phase where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wear all black. I'm gonna put my hair in a bun. I'm gonna put on my glasses, and I'm gonna say something, intelligent.
Yes. Yeah. I like that.
Because what happens is, you have to understand, and maybe a lot of people don't know this, but when I was on the road with Queen Latifah in 1989, a lot of the shows, the Nation of Islam was involved in a lot of the shows. They performed security.
Good.
And I was on the road with lights like Public Enemy, Chuck D, very militant individual, Fear of a Black Planet, the album was out.
Yes.
KRS-One, extremely political. You know, it was a movement. It was really, the culture was in a movement at that time. And being around the Nation of Islam, you know, it was just a very militant time. Some of the pictures from back then, you could tell I don't smile a lot. I look really serious. It was like a serious tone.
It's so true. Oh my God, you're so serious, man. It's like you kick somebody's butt. No, this picture.
No, I don't want to kick anybody's butt.
No,
but,
I mean, you look so serious in this picture. Oh my goodness.
Like I look like the mad rapper.
Man, the mad rapper. Let me tell you. And I have to tell you, the next picture, I have to ask you. Everybody been commenting on this picture. You got 3 NBA rings on your finger? How you manage that picture? How you do that? How you do that? That's an awesome picture.
Yeah, there's a story behind that one, but
Just give
I'm
us
not
a
going to
tidbit.
talk about it live on here. We'll talk about that one off the air.
All right. But I mean, you know, tell us whose ring it was. I mean, it's an awesome picture.
Well, everyone's saying that there is only one player who got 3 rings from the Miami Heat, and was that Wade? Was it Wade?
No way. Wade's rings? Oh my
No,
God.
no.
You knock him out in the dressing room and took it?
You're starting trouble. Hey, this is not Wendy Williams. It's not the gossip.
You're right.
We're not in the gossip channel.
This is Webster Williams, I should say.
Webster Williams. Webster. Is that a Jamaican name?
No, it's not a Jamaican name. You know, it could be. But every time I hear the Webster, I'm thinking about the short guy Webster, you know, the TV show. No, but that's an awesome picture. And the comments are just flowing on that picture. Oh my goodness. You must have 1 million comments on that picture. Do you notice that? I mean, oh my goodness, people are...
I don't know. I didn't read them. You know, I'm not as, when I write or type, I'm not as articulate as maybe I would like to be. And I think sometimes, like I say, photos can say a lot more without you having to say much at all. So I think that's why you said a lot of my posts are thought-provoking.
Very.
Because I don't feel like typing that much sometimes. I don't feel like typing too much.
Let me ask you something. Would you write a book about your life and times?
Oh, gosh.
Would you? If I tell
a lot of people have been asking me to write a book, but I don't know if they can handle the truth.
We'll handle it.
I don't know if they can handle. Listen, there's never one good music story. If you look at a lot of people in the music business, there's never a good. It's always like tragedy and drama and this and that. I mean, you know, there's never a good story. You know, but
oh my gosh, you're absolutely right.
I'm thinking about it.
Well, can I just tell you, there's a computer program called Dragon. Google it, you buy it. It comes with a headphone and a microphone attached. You put the software. Seriously, you put the software in your computer, and then you would say, let's say Life and Times or Alison Ashwabi, right? And let's say that's the page will come up. It will type it, and you say, okay, center it. Everything you say, it's going to do it. Then you hit.
Awesome.
And then you say
That's
done.
Awesome.
Then you say chapter 1.
I may have to find a ghostwriter to take the video for me.
All right. Here's a ghostwriter. Here's a ghostwriter name for you. You can use your first name and the name of your street. I'm trying to tell you. You use your first name and the street that you live on. So let's say you live on St. Lawrence. Let's say you live on St. Mary Road, right? So your ghostwriter name would be Alison St. Mary. You see what I'm saying? So that's how they do it. That's how they do it. You know?
Oh, God.
Like my ghostwriter name would be. Go ahead.
How much snow do you have now up there?
No, it's washing away. It's all raining away.
Oh, okay.
You definitely warmed up the place. I think that's what it was.
All right.
Let me tell you, one great picture you took. Totally, you look like an empress. Again, from the movie Black Panther, from Wakanda. The picture with you in the orange headrest with a red necklace. It looks like African, not beads, but it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. And there's an earring you have on, it looks like a red apple, but it's like a red ball. Absolutely stunning picture. All my friends.
Thank you. I don't remember off the top of my head. But
It's my profile picture, and my name is Dean, and I put your picture as my profile picture. I mean, all my friends saying, you know, thumbs up, you know, like, who's this, you know? So that's how I roll. That's how I roll. I updated my profile picture. I put your picture in there to show them you're in the African garb, beautiful African wear. So, oh, there's a big giant cake on the table right beside you, and flowers and everything. I don't remember the picture now. Hopefully you remember the picture. You may be at a wedding or something. But
a cake.
yeah.
I don't remember off the top of my head. Sorry.
All right. It's a like a 4-tier white cake. It looks like strawberries adorning each plateau, and it's just a beautiful cake that it's probably definitely a wedding you're on. Look like a gazebo area. You're in a gazebo area. You're at a dining table outdoors. I must tell you, and stunning. That's all I gotta say. All right. So listen, you are one amazing lady. I wanted to play this song. I'm gonna surprise you because I know you're a hip hop. You're the embodiment of hip hop. So we're gonna play more hip hop. Get this whole thing moving. All right. Let me give you 1 minute of this one. You remember this one, my friend?
Oh, that's a good one.
All right. We'll get it 1 minute. Get it 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, here on Tdsr Radio, we have Alison Ashmawe. Music is brought to you compliments of her and the people of Florida.
Here, have $1. In fact, no, brother man, here, have 2. $2 means a snack for me, but it means a big deal to you. Be strong, serve God only. Know that if you do, beautiful heaven awaits. As the poem I wrote for the first time, I saw a man with no clothes, no money, no plate, Mr. Wendell. That's his name. No one ever knew his name, cause he's a no one. Never thought twice about spending on an old bum until I had the chance to really get to know one. Now that I know him, to give him money isn't charity. He gives me some knowledge, I buy him some shoes. And to think blacks spend all their money on big colleges, still most of y'all come out confused. Go ahead, Mr. Wendell.
Okay, that's 1 minute.
Nice. Nice. It's funny, in the morning when I take my daughter to school, I play Name That Rapper.
You serious?
I play an old hip-hop song, yeah, and I let her guess. Nine times out of 10, she gets them all wrong, but it's practice.
That is so cool. I think you're starting a trend here, so I'm going to do that with my little cousins.
Make that rapper?
Yeah.
Make that rapper?
Play that rapper. You should make an app for that, you know, and sell it worldwide.
Save that rapper and just play the beat?
Yeah, play the beat. 1 minute. That's all you get.
For kids, right?
For kids. Yeah, for
cool.
kids.
History. If we don't teach them, they'll never know.
Yes. I'm gonna give you one more minute of this one I just found. Okay, check it. It's a little old school.
Soul to soul.
Soul to soul. Easy. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Keep on moving, don't stop, no. Keep on moving. Keep on moving, don't stop, no. Keep on moving. It's our time.
All right, 1 minute. That's all I can give you. All right. I'm gonna play.
Awesome.
I'm going to give you one more song. This is going to be dedicated to the children, your children, all the children in the world. I found this song. I love this song. I'm going to give you maybe 2 minutes of this song. James Ingram, one of my favorite singers. He's, you know, he worked with Michael Jackson on a lot of projects, and I got a chance to work with Michael too. So I love James Ingram. I love what he does. He sings. He's singing gospel music now. And I'm going to just play this song. We'll dedicate this song to your beautiful children and to all the children in the world, to all the children in Miami, Florida, everywhere. Sing for the children. Big it up. Okay, not too loud, right? There you go. You're listening to Tdsr Radio. James Ingram, Sing for the Children.
I watch the world, it breaks my heart. How many lives are thrown away? To change the world, we'd have to start with each of our children. We'll never stop our ways of war if we don't stop to love a child. We've got to give them something more than we've ever given before. Sing for the children, take time for the children, and love can be learned if we just teach it. Bring to the children a dream to believe in, and then have the strength to help them reach it. I close my eyes on my father's face.
All right.
It's always there.
So that was.
Wow, that was beautiful.
You love that one, yeah, man. We love. Listen, I don't have kids, but I am a big kid with kids. You know, I love them. We hang out, we do their homework, play with them, hang out, show interest. You know, and
It almost brought a tear to my eye.
oh no, sweetie, let me tell you, we love what you're doing with your children. We see the great example that you are.
I see this is a gospel station, so what would encourage a gospel station to talk about hip-hop?
We're the first of our kind. We cannot ignore the people in the world. You know what I mean? We have different views on religion and everything, but guess what? We all love our kids. We all want to live long in this life. We want to take care of our parents. We all want a job. We all want to be able to survive, sustain. You know, we all have the same goals in a sense, right? You know.
That's true.
Do you? Let me ask: is your mother and father still alive? Are you still?
My
here?
father passed away
He passed. Oh gosh.
in 2001 in Egypt. He's buried there with
In
his mother.
Egypt. Wow.
Yes.
Well,
And my mom,
yes.
thank God, she's
Thank God.
still living.
Wonderful.
Lives in New York. Boy, I tell you, she's rough and tough and all that stuff. They don't make them like that anymore.
I believe
she's
you.
the real deal.
She's the real.
She's the real deal.
Yeah.
So my daughter goes to school,
Yes.
Black History Month, and the teacher says, "What do you want to talk about?" You know, she's 10 years old.
Yes.
She tells the teacher, "I want to talk about Malcolm X."
All right. Wow.
So she comes home, and I say to her, "What do you know about Malcolm X?" She says, "Well, I know this and I know that." And I said, "How did you find out about him?" Because I didn't tell her. Do you know what she says?
What'd she say?
Grandma.
Grandma
would tuck
school
her in
her.
at night and tell her stories about Malcolm X. So there you go.
Wow. Isn't that great? Oh my goodness. Oh, big respect. Big respect to your moms, man. And I personally, you know, it's a long story. But I don't want to get too mushy on you with it. But my mother and I don't have a relationship, you know. It's a long story. But I still pray for her. I still want the best for her in life, you know. And pray for her to get off the drugs and all that stuff, you know. So it's she's still here, you know, but I just don't keep in contact with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Is she in Jamaica?
No, she's in the U.S. somewhere. But as I say, I don't stress it. You know what I mean? She has her sister that looks out for her, which is one of my aunts. You know, so I just pray a lot for my family members, those who are doing good or bad or going through a hard struggle. You know, I pray for the ancestors. You know, yeah, we gotta live good together, man. We gotta live good. You know, but this is a first for our radio station. Yes, interviewing, playing hip hop music, a great person such as yourself.
I hope the listeners enjoyed it, and if you want to see any more old videos or documentaries. You can follow me on Instagram. Sorry, Sister Al. Al is short for Allison.
Okay. All right. Good. I will. And as I say, I want you to know, this medium or platform is open for you at any time. Okay.
I
now,
appreciate it.
I want to play one more song for you, and this is again for the babies that are just born today, born yesterday, born a couple years ago. They're still our babies. You know what I mean? Even though you see they grow up, the face stretched out, the chubby cheeks are gone. They're still our babies. You know what I mean? And my friends, kids, they are my babies. My neighbors, kids, they're my babies. We look out for each of them. You know what I mean? So let me just play just 1 minute of this song. See if you like this one, okay? Dedicated to the babies
Sure.
who have all grown up, okay? All right, here we go. Tdsr Radio. This is James Ingram, a song called A Baby's Born.
Winter never seems so cold. You've grown old, and time has slipped away. Yesterday was just a dream, faded schemes now turn silver gray as old friends pass away, and yet a baby's born. Life is but a grain of sand washed away beneath the morning tide. Precious flowers grow too few. Somehow you must try to justify the aging of your mind, and yet a baby's born. Newborn baby, don't you cry no more. Shed no tears for a passing soul. Newborn baby, don't you cry no more. Shed no tears for a passing soul. Yesterday was just a dream, faded schemes now turn silver gray as old friends pass away, and yet a baby's born. Oh, and yet a baby's born.
All right. Dedicated to your babies today. Hug and kiss them for us. You're doing good work with those kids, my dear friend Allison.
Beautiful.
All righty. And I have more songs. I'll just share them to you. I have one more song. I'm going to dedicate that to your dad. A beautiful song called Always You. I'll put it on your page for you. And
thank you.
I know you're pressed for time, but I appreciate you spending time with us. And the floor is yours. Is there anybody you want to say hi to, big a shout out to? The floor is yours, my friend.
Oh my God, there's so many people. You put me on the spot.
All right. I tell you what, take a second. I want to give you the opportunity, if you like to say a prayer for the kids here in New York, the folks in New York, around the world. You can do a prayer if you want. If you want to give a shout out, you can do that right after that. The floor is yours, my friend.
Yes, a moment of silence for the 17 children and teachers that they're hurting. Broward County is in a lot of pain right now. We'll come together as a community, be positive, pray for change. That God always look after us. The scary times that we're living in, but we'll get through it and we'll remain strong. Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend. All right, being on that note, I'm going to just give you 1 minute of this song. All right, I'm gonna dedicate this one to your dad. When I play this song, I think about all my family members who've gone on. So 1 minute. We'll do 1 minute. I'm going to share the video to you. Okay? Beautiful song. Always you.
Seems like yesterday we were still children of all our dreams. Tomorrow dreams. Only yesterday you and I promised each other love. Forever love. But now you're gone, and our dreams are scattered like the leaves of fall. And I wish I knew what happened to them all. 'Cause no matter where I go, what I do, there's always you. No one but you. It's always you. Things change, people change. Growing up, lovers can grow apart. So far apart. We dreamed different dreams. There I was watching you drift away, so far away. But I believe that a love like ours was somehow meant to be. And I'll see the day when you come back to me. 'Cause no matter where I go, what I do, there's always you. No one but you. Always you. There's always you. It's always you. But I believe that a love like ours was somehow meant to be. And I'll see the day when you come back to me. 'Cause no matter where I go, what I do, there's always you. No one but you. It's always you. Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
Beautiful.
Allison, for listening.
Beautiful. Thank
That
you
is
for my
dedicated to
nephew,
you,
my
my
dad.
friend. What is your dad's
Thank
name?
you so much.
Give us your
Hi,
dad's.
Muhammad Ashmawi. He's a beautiful man. He's my best friend and loved and missed by a lot of
Beautiful.
people.
Oh my gosh. I tell you,
So
I love the fact we're talking, and again, you know so much information in terms of scriptures and information from maybe the Quran and stuff, but I'm willing to hear and listen and share that information to people, because there has to be a time where the folks are coming back, resurrected. There has to be a time. These people can't just live and go and not come back. They got to come back. You know, I don't know. That's how I feel about it, you know?
So I did think of a shout out, so I want to just shout out real quick. My
Go right
sister
ahead.
Monica in New York. I think she's listening live.
Wonderful.
And I love you. And another girlfriend of mine that was in South Florida. Her name is Sarita Kalman. I just want to mention her and her whole family.
Nice.
And her circle of influence. She's been a great blessing to me and my daughter down here in South Florida.
Nice. Excellent, excellent. We thank you very much for spending a little time with us, Allison, and we wish you the best. And you're doing a great job with your wonderful family. And again, if you do more posts, more speeches or stuff you want to share, you just send it to me, and we'll play it on the radio here in New York City. So when we're on, people can hear more
Awesome.
from your daughter.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and
hopefully,
Go ahead.
hopefully next time we speak, you would have went to go see Black Panther.
Yeah, man, for real. I have to. That's my assignment you're giving me to do. So.
I mean, in the theater. I don't mean at home on
No bootleg. No. In the theater. I'm gone. I'm gone. You don't have to say no more. I'm gone. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it done today. All right.
Yeah, and if you watch Muta Baruch, the dub poet,
yes,
you watch that one.
Sankofa.
We can talk about that one too.
Yes, I appreciate you so much. Again, it's something I never heard about. This whole